Good morning, children. In the previous class, we had started with motion. Now, first, we had seen in the other class what is motion. What is motion? Motion is change in position with respect to your reference point. And you had also seen different types of motion. Now, to understand more about motion, you need to know the different terms or quantities. First term is your distance. Whenever you talk about motion, because we had covered a distance, so you need to understand what is distance, what is displacement. So these two terms we will see first. Now distance, what is distance? Distance is the total path. Remember this. Distance is total path covered by the moving body. Whatever the distance, whatever the total path it has been covered by the moving body, irrespective of the direction of the body, is called as distance. The total path covered by a body, irrespective of the direction of the body, is called as distance of the body. What is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance. It is the shortest distance or shortest path measured from initial to the final position. When you see the change in position from reference point, you have initial position and final position. So, it is the shortest distance from initial to final position of the object is known as displacement. Now, to understand this more clearly, let us see this with an example. For this, first let us take an object. It is starting from A and is in motion along a straight path. Okay, let us take it from up to here. Now it has started from A. Let us take it as 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, this is 50. Let us take it in this manner. Okay. So, this is A. The object has started from A. It has reached here, it is, let us take it as B, this distance. Then, it has reached here, C, then here D. We have marked various positions. Various positions started from A. Now see here, this is the example to understand about distance and displacement. Understand it properly. The object, it has started from position A, has moved along a straight path. Now when it has started from A, this is 0. It has covered 5 kilometers, then 10 kilometers, then 15 and reached position B. At position B, it has reached how much kilometers it has covered? When it has reached B, it is 5, 10, 15, 20 kilometers. So it has 20 kilometers when it reached B. Because this is 20 minus 0, you get 20 kilometers. Now, again it continued from B. It moved along and reached C. So, how much distance it has covered? 30. Now, again it is continuing from C and it is moving and reaching D. So, it has started from A and reached your D. So, how much distance it has covered or how much is the length which has been covered? It is 50 kilometers. Distance, let us take it in kilometers. Okay, so this is distance. Let me mark it. Okay, so 50 kilometers it has covered. Started from A, reached B. Here it has covered 20. When it reached C, 30 kilometers. And when it reached D, it has covered 50 kilometers. Okay. Now from this position, it is returning back. From this point D, it is returning back. It has returned and reached C. When it has reached C, how much kilometers did he travel? Or what is the distance? Distance traveled by this. Started from A, reached C, D, and then again along the opposite path. along the same path in the opposite direction. Along the same path in the opposite direction, it started walking and reached here C. So what will be the distance covered? It is 0 to 50 it has covered, and then 30 when you add here 5, 10, 15 to here 5, 10, 15, 20. It has covered 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 kilometers it has covered. Okay, so distance covered is 70 kilometers. Here 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 70 kilometers, 50 plus 20. This much it has covered. Now again when it moves back in this opposite direction from C to B, again 5 kilometers, then again 5 kilometers. When it reached B, it has covered how much? It has covered here 20, 25, 30. So 50 plus 30, it has become 80 kilometers. When it reached back, the distance covered is 80 kilometers. You will be calculating the whole in this direction as well as along the opposite direction. So distance covered is now 80 kilometers. Now when it will start from A, reach D, and it has moved back along the same path, and it is coming back and reaching again at A. When it is reaching again at A, so started from this A, reached D, came back at the same point. So how much distance it has covered? Here it is 50 and again back 50. So 50 plus 50, it is 100 kilometers distance it has covered. So distance covered is 100 kilometers. So this is about distance. Now the same thing when we are talking about displacement. So from A it has started, reached B, 20 kilometers, distance and displacement both. When C, it has reached 30 kilometers, distance and displacement both. D, when it has reached from A to D, that is AD, 50 kilometers, distance and displacement both. But when it is back, so up to C when it reached, in this direction it has traveled first in this direction and then back in this direction up to C when it reached, we got that it has 70 kilometers here when it reached C position. It is 70 kilometers. Distance is 70. Distance is 70 kilometers. But what is displacement? See, here comes your definition. Distance is the total path covered by the object irrespective of the direction. Remember this. Total path covered by the object irrespective of the direction. Means direction is not taken into consideration. Displacement is the shortest path or shortest distance covered by the object. So shortest distance, how much it has covered? It has covered up to here only, na? So it is 30 kilometers. The displacement is 30 kilometers. When it has started from A, reached D and then returned back up to C it has come. So distance is your 70 kilometers but displacement is 30 kilometers because this is considered as the shortest path. It will not be the shortest path is your AC. It will not be calculated. The direction is taken into consideration in case of displacement. But in case of distance, direction is not taken into consideration. Remember this. Direction not taken into consideration in case of distance. And direction taken in case of displacement. So now when it again moves back in this direction and reaches back to A, what will be the distance? When it reaches back to A, the distance will be, that is AD and then back again AD, that is 50 plus 50, 100 kilometers. Distance is your 100 kilometers. But what is displacement? No movement. Shortest path? 0. So 0 kilometers. Because from where it started, it came back to that same position. And here direction is taken into consideration. So it is just like plus 50 minus 50, cancel, you get 0. So here it is 0 kilometers displacement, not 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers is distance. Remember this. Why it is so? It is because that distance is the total path covered irrespective of the direction, whereas displacement is the shortest path. So it has started here, reached here. So no motion, no change in position, no change in position from initial to final position. So it is 0. Got it? Understood, children? So this is all about distance and displacement. More about this we'll be seeing in the next class. For today, it's okay. Thank you.